We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. The Red Sox have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
First pitch, 7:07.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 2-0.
Ball, that's inside.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Scorched to third. Chapman brings it in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Marcus Walden gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
And the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The count to the A's left fielder. 3-0 now. Marcus Semien waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey. Nope, outside.
2-2.
2-2,
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Full count.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's outside. Ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now.
That is 7. The second base.
Standing in, Michael Chavis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Fouled away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So now it's Mark Canha. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First offering on its way.
Nope,
And that
that's
misses ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2.
No, that's low.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Simeon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Austin Allen. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Austin Allen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. Walden has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs,
And on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And that's over. 2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From set and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This one's chopped to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in once again, Robbie Grossman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Cool, that's inside.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The set and the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-1 pitch. Mark Hanna would be next. Now a swing and a fly ball.
but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. One left for Oakland. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Boston.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Liner toward right center. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Pitch popped up. Olsen is there for it, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Mark Canha is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. Now here it comes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Bogarts calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Settling in now, Austin Allen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball up there.
Two out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chapman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Shoots this one over to first, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Benintendi's on the move. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to third. Chapman brings it in. The second for one, and an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Chad Pinder.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Runner at second, 1 away, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here's the 2-1. Robbie Grossman will be next. Line drive snagged on a short hop on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Josh Taylor will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Josh Taylor.
Robbie Grossman will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Count now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The payoff pitch. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set the 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hit hard but foul. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away. Ready for another chance. Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Once again a 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Lou Trevino will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 62. Lou Trevino.
In now, Rafael Devers. Line drive to center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ryan Brazier will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Verdugo waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Hanna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still no score. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Trevino, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Michael Chavis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him reaching there, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0. That finds the zone, a called strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ready with the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Kemp.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the 1-0. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Chad Pinder, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Line to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Ninth inning coming up, and we still have no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. And he fouls this one off. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Lined into left center on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll take a look at ball one. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Allen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Alex Verdugo. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Kemp is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Kemp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the outfielder, Tony Kemp. First delivery to him on the way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runs up and gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. Throw. Got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Grossman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch. That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Oakland A's came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Lou Trevino gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.